Okay, I was gonna make a video about a lot of these points, but this guy already beat me to them. However, there are some notes on some issues I'd like to take about this video and on things that are accurate in everything except their name. Just like Jurassic Park calling their Deinonychuses velociraptors when they're really Deinonychuses. They call Thorax a virus, but he's much closer to a bacterium from its size. To how we can take control of other bacteria in the environment. Yeah, bacteria can work as a group and communicate and even have leader dominant bacteria, sending signals controlling other bacteria. Organized infection, and sometimes a superbug take over the dominance from the already lead bacteria. You see through acting control of other bacteria in the environment. He returns memories of past infections and the past bodies he's been in. Yeah, bacteria can sometimes hold memories, information. I think memories might even be imprinted on proteins. I'll get back to those DNA beads later. Anthrax itself is a bacteria. It's a bacterium. And this snitch himself is also closer to a bacterium. He could be compared like to your microbiome. I mean, they also help your immune system be aware of infections, out of place bacteria. In his environment himself is actually in its subtitle is called the liver, but it's more close to the small intestines. I mean, there's bacteria releasing gases. This is the large intestines. See all these bacteria? They must be pretty thick liver. There's bacteria in it. The culting of viruses in this movie, these little guys here. See, these tiny little guys. Also, DNA is inside the cells, not just something the cells work on. I think it should be a larger, more crowded area. But still, just say this is a hormone. These are hormones these cells are working on as around a central nerve. See, around a central nerve. Thrax kills all those neurons around that nerve, 5 axon, and absorbs the hormones. Another thing bacteria do, they absorb stealing hormones. Okay, how does this sound? Having a hormone redelivered through a lymph node site that came from your body and back in. No. Yeah, having a hormone reintroduced to your body through a lymph node site coming through a teardrop. That sounds more believable. DNA doesn't even come in beads, it comes in branches closest to the thing of like say a nucleotide. Branches. These I wonder if proteins might sound like a bundle of molecular wiring. Have electrical currents going through them, or hormones. might be like that. This is much closer to him stealing hormones. Why did why do you have why your immune system chases that germ down to trying to reabsorb that stolen hormone? There's even a special force they call I think they're called neutrophils, meant to absorb a bacteria, redigest what the bacteria already stole from your body. And I always thought Ozzy was more like a closer to a lymphocyte than a neutrophil. Neutrophils are like the police force, though. Like these monocytes here. See, they suck up and absorb bacteria, absorb and digest the bacteria. These are monocytes. But other white blood cells and other cells in general can absorb hormones if they need to, chemicals, and share with the rest of your body. I also think there should have been others. Should have used this to show other cells, other lymphocytes, and other white blood cells can share hormones if they need to. I also think they could have used this to show some of Shane's cells, like maybe white blood cells on the surface of her eye, protecting her eye. And what is Drix, though? I know he's a pill. What is he inside the pill? Is he like a nanobot? He's gonna be pre-programmed knowing his job and scheduling. Is he like a molecule? Is he a molecule designed? Is he like something from the cherry, extracted from the cherry? Is he all of those things? Did the writers even think about that? And this is how you would expect the immune system to respond to a foreign chemical. He must have absorbed some, like, say, antigens. Maybe it's covered with human antigens. Maybe a plant extract covered with human antigens. That's the most realistic thing I can say what Drix is. But where Drix enters the body and other resources for the city enters the body is the stomach. But that's the small intestines. The stomach, it should be the small intestines where food is absorbed, which would explain the difference in Ozzy and Drix, the series, where the stomach is a lake, which makes more sense. You could say this is like some absorption towers. Also, Ozzy's lifespan from the Hector, his lifespan also was very consistent with lymphocyte, and always being accepted into a foreign body. And he did just get sprayed with maybe some stuff. You could say it's antigens he got sprayed with. Or you could say Hector had a blood transfusion early in his life. And in the episode, and if you replaced Christine with Shane, that could be the episode when Hector and Ozzy get sucked into Christine instead. Say it's Shane. I was keeping connection with the movie. You never establish how old or young Shane was, or make Hector a year younger, 12. Also, these are not cilia; these are buildings. No one they don't function like cilia. They're just meant to remind you of cilia. And nothing's up to scale in the movie. They don't really have much of a scale. I mean, like, they're in the mouth, they got sucked, then the thing would be the lungs. But it's in the leg. They showed. Oh, look, there's some osteoclast redigesting bone. I too found it unlikely for one white blood cell. But yeah, I already saw this in it too. Squeezing between tissue and the collateral damage. But knowing Frank's health, if one straw can break a camel's back, chances are that camel's back was breaking anyway. You could make this like a toothache. Yeah, say it is a toothache, get you a better sense of scale of things like a tooth, and be more like